Sorry. If you're under, if you're under 50, you're a kid. Huh? Sweet! Look at that.
They can't tell. Yeah, he's the one that takes these.
Come on up, young lady. Come on up.
Turn around.
All right. Now this is great. You got a bunch of black shirt stuff in the back, and then two lovely young pink girls up front. That's fantastic. I like that. Much better. All right, we're all going to leave. You guys get to pack, okay? No? I'm down. Let's go. We're up. We're up. All righty. Well, thank you for being here. It is a little bit warm today, so we will try and get in and out as quickly as we can, but no rush. You do not have to hurry today at all. It is the 137th packing for Kids in Support of Soldiers, so give yourself a hand. That's awesome. We want to thank the Winter Spring. Anybody here from the Winter Springs VFW? Thank you! For opening up and allowing us to come in. We appreciate it. We know you don't have to do that, so we appreciate it. If not, you'd have to do it at our work, and I'd rather not do it there. So, anybody for the first time this month?
Baby, hold up his hand, your first time.
Excellent. How did y'all, well, I know how you heard about us. How did y'all hear about us?
I'm part of this. The DAR.
Oh, the DAR, okay, DAR's in the house. Yep. DAR's in the house. Awesome. Excellent. All right, board members. Where are all the board member peeps? I know there's back here. Some are dressed in, we got some different shirts, so some of them are dressed. I'm Julie. If you look at my name tag.
He's the wife.
I'm Julie, the packing coordinator today. So we are packing 93 boxes today. And after today, the totals will be 12,089 boxes. 1,611 service members have been given boxes since we've started doing this. It's been fantastic. We couldn't do it without everybody that is here today. Yeah, thank you very much. We continue to get information back from some of the people that we've served, and it's absolutely fantastic to hear what they have to say to us. Some of the boxes are back here. If you have anybody specific that you would want to pack, see my wife Julie, who's ironically named the same as I am. She's standing right there, sitting right there. She can tell you what name it is.
What number it is.
What number it is.
Because they should know the name.
There are items in some of the boxes. Some of them have quite a few. So if there's something already in there, please leave it in there. If it's similar to what is on the line, don't duplicate it. It's going to be a stretch today. Mr. Skip, Skip packed a box today, right?
Yes.
And we were a little light on some items. So, as you're packing today, Miss Donna is going to be monitoring. She's the hall monitor today. So if you're doing something wrong, she's going to hit you with a wooden box right over there. So just be prepared. Fill it the best you can. When you get over to this spot, if you're still light on some of your stuff, we have some filler. The ladies who are here will help you. We also have some extra chips. So just make it as nice and snug as you possibly can. And then it'll go over here to the couple that'll sign. Who's signing today?
Piper.
Piper? Jack? Okay, they'll be signing and then they'll be boxed up. If you haven't been to the website lately, there is a new, well, then a new page. There's a page that has updated items that you can donate. The young lady that works at our studio took some pictures, took some really nice photos. It has items, descriptions of what we'd like to have donated. If anybody ever wants to know what can we do to help, you can go to that page. You can see what can be donated. We can always accept donations. That's fantastic. If you want to write a check, we'll be more than happy to write a check. Take a check. Speaking of which, DAR today. $75 from DAR. Thank you very much for that. Miss Holly, Troop 4196. Yes. You see some of them here. $300 from Troop 4196.
We also have a $100 donation
from the VFW 5405 auxiliary that will be coming to us in the next couple of days because it got mailed to Harold and he hasn't got it yet.
Excellent. Thank you. Okay, that is fantastic. There's also an Adopt a Soldier program. If you go into, I believe it's how to be involved, you drop down, you can donate, you can adopt a soldier. $25 on a reoccurring monthly payment allows us to pack and ship a box each month. So if you'd like to do that, please do that. Holly, you've got something. Okay, go ahead, Miss Holly. Troop 4196.
On behalf of Troop 4196, we donate all of our leftover popcorn to K.I.S.S.
Hold it again.
Basically, what happened was the girls had some leftover popcorn from last year's popcorn sales. It was the troop's decision, along with the committee, that
Hold on, Donna, you gotta get the
voted
flag in there.
through, and they decided to donate the leftover product. And the Eber family did compensate monetarily to make sure that that donation did happen, and it was in excess of $200.
Because we do have people that call or write and ask specifically, do you have popcorn? So now the answer can be yes, we have some popcorn. A couple of letters, then we've got a presentation of the flag, and then we will get packing because it's warm in here.
Sorry about that.
That's fine, it's all good. Considering what the people that we are sending these packages to go through every single day, we can suck it up, Buttercup, and be warm today because they are doing way more than we'll ever experience here. So, anyway, sorry about that.
It's better than Longwood.
It's better.
We were done in the parking lot.
Yeah, we're doing
Oh, we
parking
part,
lot.
yeah, back to the parking
Oh,
lot.
yeah, I remember that.
This was from, and I think Skip and Jane will know, so this was from Lori Piper. She said, hello, awesome KISS staff and kids. My name is Lori Piper, and I'm a very proud U.S. Army mom. My soldier's name is Brian Piper. He's currently stationed in Germany. I'm very excited to share that Brian is heading back to the States and will be stationed at Fort Stewart, Georgia for the next 2 years, effective immediately. My husband Charlie and I want to send our very heartfelt thank you for the support you have shown our son through your time, effort, and wonderful care packages. Skip and Jane Colbert, two of our board members, told me about your organization when our son enlisted in the Army. He's sent to Germany for his first 2 years of his duty station. And again, not that that's not a bad thing to be away from your family. Germany is not a bad place to be, right? So some of the people that have been to Germany, it's not a horrible place, but knowing that he would receive the extra love from the home from KISS was comforting. We participated in one packing event and it touched my heart to see all the individuals, like you all here, involved and the love that went into every box. Brian was always excited to receive his package and often share with his buddies. They didn't put it in here, but I can say the things that he didn't want. That's basically what it boiled down to. If you didn't want, you shared it with your buddy. John R. McLaughlin, this is Chief Operations Officer over in Nairobi. Kids that support us soldiers received our packages and want to express our heartfelt thanks for the gifts of snacks, coffee, and the wonderful letter. Thank you from all of us here at DAO Nairobi. Hope you're all staying safe and healthy in Florida. Here's a gentleman who's over in Africa in Nairobi, hoping that we're staying safe here in Florida, just the way they all do. We also have a gentleman named Wes Dystra. Now, Wes Dystra filled in for a gentleman that we were sending to, was a Master Sergeant that we were sending 15 individual names to. Wes was not as comfortable with that, so we started just sending them to him, and then he dispersed to the soldiers that were there. And that's that, is that the plaque over there as well? Is that from Wes? Okay.
No, that's from Gary Narisco.
That's right, that's from Gary. From Wes, again, honestly, you guys are awesome. You make the best care packages and communicate frequently. It would be super cool to tell the kids how nice it is to receive the boxes they worked on. Thank you for all you do. Keep up the hard work. Your work is greatly appreciated from the bottom of our hearts here in Jordan.
He went online and donated $100 to our organization.
Yeah.
That's the first service member that's ever done that, but
He's back, yeah, he's back now. And then Gary Narisco, Julie, I'm beginning to wonder about Gary Narisco and my wife here because they've been communicating a lot. I'm just not real sure about that. But he filled in for another gentleman. He filled in for a Senior Master Sergeant. No, he was just a Master Sergeant. Senior Master Sergeant Narisco. They went back and forth, but he said, I'm Senior Master Sergeant Gary Narisco and stationed with Master Sergeant Ravin Worley at an undisclosed location in a brother unit. He relayed to me that you were regarding your K.I.S.S care packages on the Maintenance Operations Flight Superintendent in charge of the supervising of 17 of America's children. These United States Airmen are serving 6 months rotation away from their friends and family, and I'm sure a care package would help boost morale. Please let me know if I qualify for the program and what you require from me. So my wife and I went back, and my wife and him went back and forth. So basically, you're in the service, you're deployed, yes, you qualify. We need nothing from you except for your name and if there's any special needs.
Now, this unit has gone from one service member, which was Robin Worley, to Gary, and he's the one that sent us the small flag here with the 2 plaques. He sent us something for the things that we've been giving to him. Now it's been changed to Tommy Henson. They kind of pass it on to the next person, and because Tommy's not as willing to give out individual names because they are in an undisclosed location, we send 15 boxes to Tommy so that he can disperse them amongst the other people. So it just keeps moving from one service member to the next one that comes in to fill behind them. So
Yeah.
we've been sending to this unit for a while, so that's
Again,
good.
do I qualify?
I know.
Again, some more of these men and women out there that are serving our country. Gee, how do I qualify for this program? Basically, you're there, you're away from home. So
Yeah.
that is fantastic. We had one more and then we'll get busy here. I wanted to write to say thank you for the goodies and the delicious treats. My guys and I really appreciate all the hard work and thoughts that went into the care package. It's always great getting unexpected boxes at mail call. Thanks again, Tech Sergeant Clayton Free.
Now, that might be a person that's connected to Gary and now Tommy because his name was not on our list. But if we send it to a group and they disperse it amongst the crew, he could have been one of them that got the boxes. But he person was not on our list. But he sent us a thank you note.
Again, I knew this was an Air Force guy because it was in pen. If it had been a Marine, it would have been in crayon probably. But other than that,
Oh, you are so bad.
well, I didn't. I said that because I don't see any of the CMA, the combat medical. I didn't see any of
Got
the.
it?
There'll be a public stoning of
Yeah.
that in the back.
I didn't see any of them here, so don't take me outside and whip me.
Well, you do have a future Marine amongst you.
I do. We do. Well, that doesn't count yet.
Family dinner.
Not yet. All right. You'll notice on the boxes we have some new numbers. So please, as you're packing, and these are courtesy of the Eberts, right behind us, VP Ebert and the Sergeant at Arms. They printed these up. So basically, whatever that big, giant number is, please put 1 or 2 of those in each of the box. Please don't skip something, because you get over to here, and Jane looks at your box and says, okay, this is horrible, so we have to put a bunch of candy in it. So please, when you come over here,
Basically, what you want to do
Put a
is
couple chips.
when you start at the very beginning, follow the number sequence. So if it's 1, put 1, 2, 2, all the way down to this point here. From this point here, we do have fillers that when we can bulk the box up. But please get all of those items in.
yep, and if you're really light, you can grab 3 of these. We got plenty of chips. And we
But
got
then
some other
also
things
some
here
of the
now.
packages, Miss Julie and Mr. Tim have actually pre-packaged. So there are items already in those boxes. So please leave those items in the box. Because that service member, whether, whatever the request was, they requested those items. So that was purchased and put in the box. So please leave those items in.
Yep. And we have a presentation of the colors and the pledge today from Troop 4196. Is that what this is? Yes, 4196. So if you would, please, ladies and gentlemen.
Audience, please rise. Salute. Color guard forward march. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. 2. Color guard, post colors. Color guard on your colors. 2. Color guard dismissed.
All right. For those that are new, if you would like to, does everyone want to walk them through before?